Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the particle 의. Now, 의 is a particle, or it's a piece of grammar that can be used to add meaning to a sentence. And the way it works is quite similar with the apostrophe S in English. It connects two nouns together, and it attaches directly after a noun. Note that it cannot be just used by itself. So to use it, you'll take a noun and you'll attach 의. So first, let's talk about pronouncing this. Whenever this is just used by itself, or whenever it's used as part of a word, it's just pronounced as 의, as usual. But when it's used as the particle 의, as this sort of meaning, like an apostrophe S, it is instead pronounced as 에. 에. So if you were to say Billy's, 빌리에, it would not be pronounced as 빌리의, but as 빌리에, 빌리에. For example, 빌리의 책, Billy's book, 저의 숙제, my homework. Note that 저의 is actually more commonly shortened and written as just 제. 저의, 제 숙제. Now, you can still pronounce it as 의 even when it's used as this particle, but it's much less common. More often, you'll just hear it as 에. So many lessons ago, we learned how to introduce ourselves by using 저는 and 이에요 or 예요. Well, now try doing it again with 제 이름, my name. So you could say something like this. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 빌리예요. And replace this part with your name. 만나서 반가워요. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 빌리예요. 만나서 반가워요. Hello, my name is Billy. Nice to meet you. Now, 의 can not only be used after people, but also after objects. You might find it easier to translate this as of, but it could also translate as the apostrophe S just like before. So here are a few examples of that. 집, house or home, and 문. 집의 문, the house's door, or door of the house. 돈, money, and 문제, problem. 돈의 문제, problem of money, or just money problem. 음식, food, and 맛, flavor. 음식의 맛, the food's flavor, or the flavor of food. And finally, 한국, South Korea, and 도시들, cities. 한국의 도시들, South Korea's cities. So let's do a quick conversation practice between 석진 and 현우 using this particle 의. First, 석진 says, 그 책을 주세요. 갖고 싶어요. Give me that book. I want to have it. I want it. To which 현우 replies, 이 책은 제 책이에요. This book is my book. Next, 석진 says, 제 셔츠가 조금 작아요. My shirt is a little small. And 현우 replies, 제 바지가 너무 커요. My pants are too big.
그 책을 주세요. 갖고 싶어요.
이 책은 제 책이에요.
제 셔츠가 조금 작아요.
제 바지가 너무 커요.
So in this lesson, we learned about the particle 의, as well as how it's pronounced as 에, and how to use it. So practice everything from this lesson, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. 그럼 다음에 또 봐!